24 hours after I rolled down the face of Lake Louise, I was sitting in my favorite spot having tea on the 3rd floor at Mount Royal, which is thankfully still there because they've really done a lot of changes there. And I chose it because it was the one spot I could sit every afternoon just when the sun was kind of setting a little bit lower and come through a window and it would make me warm and I could see the mountains and it was just a spot I loved. So I was sitting there kind of looking at the mountains and getting kind of reflective, and I looked across the hallway at something that caught my attention, and it was a piano. It was just sitting there. But it wasn't just sitting there, it was outside the Conservatory of Music. I just didn't know that. There's a gigantic, incredibly talented Conservatory of Music there. And I went over and I started playing chopsticks. Oh, and it made me cry. Because I was remembering that woman and my childhood and all the stuff I'd been through. And now I was in college, and wow. And all of a sudden, something just happened. It was... As I sat there writing this song in my head, I wasn't really writing it, I was more just riffing, but I just couldn't believe what was coming out. It was like this beautiful music, and where was it coming from, and why had I not tried that before? Because I had finally found out what was wrong all along. I had been asking the wrong question. I had been asking why me, when I failed to think of the other one that was much better, and that was why not me? What's wrong with being me? Maybe if I can make this me the new me and the better me, then that me will go away and everything will be fine. And that's exactly what happened. And I hate to sound kind of cheesy and poetic about this, but it was almost as if I could feel the weight of the world just fly away. And I can honestly tell you, I have not been mad at being like this one day since. Now, I am not trying to suggest that I'm Mr. Perfect. But all I want you to remember as you're going to bed tonight and getting up tomorrow and going back to your lives, wherever that might be, that what you did in coming here could have been the best thing you've ever did in your life. Because you got together with people that genuinely care about you. And not because they feel sorry for you, but because they care about you. Oh, and by the way, the name of the song, it's called The Ode to the Old Bag Who Said My Toes Were Too Short. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank again these folks from Leo here, which I have no idea exactly how you get a name like that for a company, but thanks for sponsoring this. Thanks for having me as your closing speaker tonight. Thanks for your attention and putting up with me and your patience. And thank you so much for allowing me to yet again get up on a stage and talk about a life that I have absolutely great pride and love to talk about. It's been an honor. God bless you. Thanks for having me.